Hey, it's your buddy DFS. I'm here to show you guys what I did to fix my double dealer figure. His arms were drooping when I put the extended missile on there. You can see here, got this upgrade kit on him. We're gonna show you what the issue is. This hinge here, once you, I guess if you were to put this in there, most of the time, it holds up pretty well, but no, see, it falls down. So if you want to put the extended one in there, well, yeah, it's just not going to happen. Well, this is what I did to fix my figure. I guess I didn't fix it, I mangled it. I mangled it to work. I'm going to show you how. Hopefully you don't mangle it up. But here, you need one of these. This is a pin pusher tool. I'll show you how this is going to work in a second. You're going to need one of these, a step drill. Yeah, you're gonna need a step drill a bit. You're gonna need no, you don't need the calipers. But you're gonna need a piece of wood. So let's get down to the disassembly of what's gonna happen. Is we're gonna take this off here. Take the forearm off. And we're gonna disconnect the shoulder and the screw right here. And then I'm gonna come right back at you. So get your Phillips screwdriver together. Come on. Wiggle it out of there. Here I gotta use a smaller driver. I recommend using a Phillips driver from a cell phone repair kit. You're going to find the flange diameter on the forearm or biceps here. And then you're going to match it up to that on your step drill. And that way, it looks like what we're going to do. See if you can see here. Get a focus. About 1/2 inch. 7/16. So if we drill a 7/16 hole into this here piece of wood, it'll allow it to sit in there recessed, so when we press our pin out, it's not going to mar anything up, and we're going to know we're going to get a straight, even push. Alright, I'm back with that hole drilled in here. As you can see, that forearm sits on down in there flush. And there's enough room down in there for the pin to be able to push through. So let me go take you out back, show you how we do it. Okay guys, I'm out here with Doubledealer's forearm, sitting here firmly pressed in there. That's me. It's me, your buddy. I'm gonna use my bandana, trusty bandana here, to protect my hand when I press in here. You see my sawhorse a little wobbly. I'm gonna go ahead and support it with my body and make sure that this is going straight down. The force I'm applying, I'm not pushing, I'm just pressing very slowly. I'm just gonna keep pressing pretty slow, and then once I feel that I've applied adequate amount of force, I'll give it a little more. So you want to check your work and make sure that you're actually doing something. And let me see if I can get this in focus. So you can see it's been pressed in a little. This side's out a little. We need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and keep at it, guys. Press on that puppy. Oh, and here's yet another way of removing a pin. If you grab yourself like a 4-ounce hammer, go ahead and hold this thing as straight as you can. Give it a tap. Another tap. Be really light with it. And now we're at the point where we can get this thing with some pliers. But let's just tap it out, because we know we can. You can see the piece isn't marred or anything. Let's go ahead and get this and save our pin and get inside. Alright, let's look at what the problem is with the forearms on Doubledealer. You can see there's these two little lands on here on the inside, and this thing's in here properly. The lands don't really make contact with these little knobs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up these lands with some super glue. Let me show you how to do the glue. Alright guys, you got a couple different choices with glue. There's this kind of glue that dries pretty quick. It says 10 seconds. This is gel. I would recommend this one. And there's this one. It dries. It runs like water. It's thinner than water, super thin. But it'll dry pretty quick too. But it's best used with like some baking powder to make sure it dries. This one, you have a little bit of dry time, but you know it's going to dry pretty clear. So let's just go with this one, because I went with this, because some of this kind of stuff last time, and it like looked too white on the inside of those lands. Oh, you didn't see that. All right, let's go. All right, that stuff goes on pretty thick. I'll put like a glob right there in the middle. We're gonna wait for that to dry, and then I'll kind of spread it around. But yeah, we're gonna wait for this thing to dry, and we're gonna probably maybe file it down just a teeny little bit in the middle, and put this thing back together. Alright guys, to be honest, the super glue part is really optional. You know these little plastic tie downs that you get off the figure and you cut them out of the package? Well, you could just, put some of this stuff in between this joint and then just reassemble it inside there and then trim it to fit, and that will work as friction too. Or even just a piece of paper. You use your imagination, whatever you want to use. Here's a tip: you guys don't want to wait for glue to dry. You take one of these ties from a piece of bread, and you get there, cut it out. You're gonna want to put it in that little crevice and glue it in there, and then your glue will dry really quick. And if you're worried about, you know, it being like a white color or whatever, you can take a marker and you can blend in those areas that'll be visible, because you're not going to be able to see very much. So you just need the color, something to darken it and blend it just a teeny little bit. And then you're good to go. You can reassemble it just like that. Alright, you're ready to reassemble this. You're gonna need to put this pin in here. And the way you're gonna do it is you're gonna just slowly put it in by hand, supporting it, and then you're gonna support the entire piece and press it down on something flat. And you want to get it, you know, so it's just peeking out of the other side. And then you're going to get ready to put this guy back in here. Let me show you. Alright, we're going to reassemble it. You got to make sure that this smaller pin side is in here. Don't do like I did, do it the wrong way the first time. Yeah, get it in there. Oh no, okay. And now get it in there. You're gonna tap it. Get it square, tap it square. Just a little bit. Grab your punch. Give it that last little bit. Make sure it's on there. I don't want it to slip off. Right there. Now we got something we can work with here. See, inside here we got just a little bit of friction. Can't see the light of day through there, just barely. Take his forearm. Put it back through the peg post. You know the rest. There's another quick thing to note about the reassembly of Doubledealer. The radius on the bicep goes on the back portion, and then this 90 degree with the 45 cut into it goes on the inside of the bicep. And here we go, guys. Moment of truth, part 2. See, let's take his upgrade kit off. See how he holds. Oh, you see? He can do it. He's strong now. No more flimsiness. And then here's the same holding position with the upgrade kit. Matrix workshop piece there. There we go. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So yeah. Now, Doubledealer is complete in my book. Alright, here's how I play with Doubledealer. I use Slither Fang here. I give him a little backpack. And you're gonna see why in just a moment once I get him into truck mode. Alright, you gotta take everything off of them, like you see here. Here we go, guys. And we got Slitherfang here as the operator of this rig. Yeah. Now he can focus on where he's gonna send this missile, while Doubledealer keeps his eyes on the road. Yeah. Keep the shiny side up. Don't forget that. Alright, there he is. Slitherfang. He might sound like a cat, but he's a snake. And he's on the end of the bird's tail. Yeah. Thanks for looking at how I play with the Doubledealer and how I got him all fixed up. If you like what you saw, guys, don't forget, thumbs all around, Have a nice day.